After being Jarquez Hunter's backup running back for basically my entire freshman season, it's finally my turn. And funny thing is, people thought I probably would have entered the transfer portal. Because they just didn't know me personally. I really want to play for Auburn, bad. I don't care that I was a backup last year. I don't care that we had a bad season. I want to help this team win now. But there is always going to be that one roadblock. I'm the running back 2 right now. That Cobb dude from last year, yeah, he got my spot. That ain't going to be for too long because I'm going to show coach that I can outwork him. And so, for the first game of the season, I'll be the backup running back again in this game versus Baylor. Now look, I might be the running back 2 for right now, but when Hunter entering the NFL draft last season, the running back 1 spot is up for grab. And even if Cobb runs more than me in this game, if I can show that I can average more, do more when I got the ball in my hands this game, I'm for sure gonna get that spot. Now so far, it's the end of the second quarter. We're up 10-7, and so far I really haven't been able to get past the O-line like that. But as soon as that O-line gives me decent blocking, I'm gonna take off. As here, I'll probably get my best run of the day, bouncing this to the outside, running this dude over, picking up this first down, dragging people with me. We done made our way all the way into the red zone. It's 3rd and 7. I'm running out route. I was open, but instead he got somebody else, got the touchdown. I wish that was mine, though, I ain't gonna lie. And so we win our first game of the season, only by 7 points, but a win's still a win. We can catch a stride later on in the season. And comparing me and Cobb's stats, I averaged more than he did. So when I got the ball, I did more with what I could. And seeing that stat sheet, coach decided that it's time for us to have a running back battle. We're going to see who really deserves to be RB1 on this team. And I've been putting in a lot of work in the offseason. I'm a power back. And I really wasn't that fast coming into college, but I done gained a good amount of speed, a decent amount. And not only did I work on my straightaway speed, but also my agility. And I was showing that in this drill here and in every drill that we play. Matter of fact, I dominated in every single drill. And through all my hard work and dedication, coach saw that I deserved to be the running back 1 on his team as I destroyed Cobb in this running back battle. But now, the day I have been waiting for, I'm finally coming into my first game as a starting running back in college. And just to make things even better, my first game starting is against Ball State. I'm finna go crazy. I'm ready to eat. And for my first run as a starting running back, I was eating for sure. I am a freight train. It's very hard to tackle. They have to have multiple people there to take me down. Now here on 1st and 10, we got a jet sweep, but I'm basically a fullback on this play for my boy Caleb Burton III. But he didn't even need my block. His amazing ball carrier vision got him all the way to about the 1. Almost got that touchdown. For some reason, I got subbed out for the goal line. I don't like that. I would like to be the running back when it comes to goal line snaps so I can get my touchdown. But we scored anyway, and Ball State did too, and we made down the field again and got stopped. It's the second quarter now, and it's a tie game. 10-10 versus Ball State. I'm not trying to let this happen at all. I'm picking up a big game here. Running the HB draw on 1st and 10. That middle ended up getting wide open. I tried to hurdle this safety, but ended up getting hit out the air. After making our way down the field again, we cannot settle for less than a touchdown here. 2nd and 10, and he got a guy standing there wide open for the touchdown. Ball State couldn't score, but we ended up having enough time to do something. And that boy Cam Coleman with the nasty grab to score the touchdown, putting us up even more points before half. Now at this point, this is when we take off. We're at home and we got all the momentum. I'm throwing this DT off of me, hurdling this next guy and then finally getting taken down. What a crazy run. Now just because Cobb is the backup now don't mean he don't still make plays. On 2nd and 10, handing it off to him and he ended up picking up this huge gain. That boy is fast, a lot faster than me. Getting into the red zone. It's kind of crazy. Throughout my whole first year, I ain't get a single rushing touchdown. But here I'm finally getting my first rushing touchdown of my college football career. Yeah, this game's over. We're up 34-10 in the 4th quarter, but coach still got me in the game, and I guess to keep on getting more stats and to continue to bleed, and I'm scoring another touchdown. My first game being able to start, luckily it was against Ball State, so I could really get my feet wet, and we went crazy. I had 158 yards on 20 rushing attempts with 3 touchdowns in my first game starting. Man, I'm excited to see how the rest of the season gonna go. Taking on South Alabama in this game. This is another team that we should be able to dominate against. Shoot, I know I'm going to dominate. On 1st and 10, we're running the inside zone to the right side. I'm getting amazing blocking, and I didn't even get touched. Touchdown. After defense got the stop, we now have enough time. A minute left, a whole minute left to try to get down the field and make something happen. And I forgot to tell y'all, we got a new quarterback, Junior Holden Gariner. He ended up making this crazy play, but didn't do nothing out of it. But then right after that, on 3rd and 10, he finds receiver 2 Camden Brown for this huge play, getting us to the other side of the field. And he ended up finding him again to the back of the end zone. An amazing play, throwing that right over the safety's head. What a throw. And man, this dude Camden Brown is having a day, getting the ball once again, making this crazy catch. And recently, I really haven't been getting too much run action going on, but here on 2nd and 2, I'm picking up a pretty good run, trucking the mess out of that dude and finally getting taken down. But now we done started to slow down a little bit. It's 3rd and 5, and he's trying to force that in to Cam Coleman, and it's incomplete. But crazy enough, it's still a game. It's only a 10-point game right now with 2 minutes left. All we need to do at this point is keep running the ball and burn the clock. And we were doing that, but I ended up getting an easy touchdown, so why not? I'll take it. And at the end of it all, we win by 20 points. In another game where I went crazy with 156 yards on 23 attempts and 2 touchdowns. But now, in the 4th game of the season, we got a huge game. Clemson, and they're ranked #1 in the nation right now. We done finally got back into the rankings too, so we better play like it. And let's just say we're not playing like it so far. We're down 13-0 in the 2nd quarter. We really need to find something that works. And it might just be the huge skill jump that we end up having from playing South Alabama and Ball State and stuff to now playing the #1 team in the nation, Clemson. And we're having a pretty hard time trying to adjust to playing against a way better school, but we'll eventually find that, hopefully. I mean, look at what we're doing right now. It's the 2nd half, and still, we really haven't found any offense. We're down by 10 points, so that means defense has been playing good. There's still a window for us to win. I mean, as long as we keep on moving the ball down the field, scoring, our defense is doing their job. This was a pretty good play call. Left our receiver on that left side wide open for the big first. And speaking of good play calling, we get another good play call. A fake jet touch pass, and they end up getting them bad. I'm running him over, trying to get this first down. And now on 2nd and goal, running a stretch play to the right side, and I'm getting into that end zone, diving in. And of course, Clemson would finally score a touchdown, but still, there's a lot of football remaining. A big play, that is what we need. And then we done made our way all the way down the field. He's hitting that man Camden Brown for the touchdown. We in this thing. And the opportunity we've been waiting for is finally here. Defense got another stop. And now, we're only down by 3 points. And he threw this ball up to Cam Coleman. A crazy grab from that man. On 1st and goal, I'm motioning out to the outside. He's throwing me this ball, and with good blocking on the outside, I'm getting to the end zone. We taking the lead. And well, let's just say these home fans ain't come to this game for no reason. They came here for the win, and we defeated the #1 ranked team in the nation, Clemson. And man, it was a team effort. Now, it wasn't me who did anything in this game. I mean, that man Camden Brown made some great plays. Coleman also made some big plays, but the defense is the reason we won, for sure. We're playing Missouri again, and last year, I believe after we beat Georgia, we got our butts kicked by Missouri. We can't let that happen again. On 2nd and 8, running the inside zone. I ended up seeing a perfect opportunity to hurdle this dude, and I did, clearing him completely. And man, if my old line is blocking like this forever, this is going to be a crazy season for me. I'm breaking tackles, fighting for more yards. Now, they did start locking it in a little bit. It's 3rd and 14 now, and we're trying to run a running back screen, which ended up working, but couldn't get the first down though. Even with all the fighting I was doing, we got to settle for 3. But man, it just seems like Missouri might just be that team that we won't be able to beat. We're down 17-3 now, and I'm not saying it's over, but no, it's not over yet. We got a good amount of game to play. And I mean, we especially got to keep that positivity when we're at home and when we're making big plays like this. That boy Cam Coleman went up there and grabbed that thing. Holden made sure that he got his touchdown. As on this RPO, he ended up being open on this slant. He got his touch. And after defense got that big stop, we're now backed all the way up. But I'm getting us up out of here, using my speed that I gained and my agility to pick up this huge game. And we done walked our way all the way down the field, getting into the red zone and holding, delivering this dot. Bro standing right there for the touchdown. Defense got another stop, a very clutch stop. It's a tie game. We got less than 2 minutes left to get down the field. We're in the perfect position in this game right now. We got all the control to win this game. And we done made our way down the field. Just less than a minute left. And it's 3rd down now. Running the play action. He tried to go for the touchdown, go for the big shot, but incomplete. And man, we just can't beat these dudes. Like, taking that field goal was just not good because they ended up scoring a touchdown, winning the game. I had a very good game, but big problem was I didn't score a touchdown. We were just a top 10 team in the nation, but losing to Missouri, not just to back out of it. But now, this week, playing against Georgia again, last time we played them, y'all know what happened. We beat them. If we could beat them again this time, we'll be back in the top 10 without a doubt. We just got to play like we wanted, just like we did last time. Now, in terms of our team, we kind of got the same team, just a different quarterback and now a new running back, a new starting running back. But as long as we play with that same hunger that we played with last time we beat Georgia, we'll be good again. As right now, it's not looking like Georgia can stop our offensive run scheme right now. I mean, we're getting amazing blocks and I'm running that thing. But coach tried to put the ball in there a couple times and it just didn't work out. We should have really kept on running the ball, but now it's 3rd and 11. And I tried to block for a little bit, give my quarterback a little bit more time, but that just wasn't enough. And somehow Georgia ended up catching some momentum. After we got stopped, only had to kick 3, they scored and scored again. And so now with less than a minute left in the first half, we got to get some points. On 3rd and 1, we're going to try a running back screen. It ended up working, wide open. I'm picking up this first down, trying to get out of bounds. And just to help us out just a little bit more, they gave us more yards. They roughed the passer on that play. Thank y'all. And I don't get what's with this aggressiveness on their D-line. But here on 3rd and 10, try to attack the end zone. And then once again, another roughing the passer call. We get another chance. Or we just get closer for a better field goal. But unfortunately, just kicking field goals ain't going to be enough to beat Georgia. We're down 24-6 now. We really need a quick touchdown. And after making our way down the field, we did exactly that. A dot to the back of the end zone to the tight end. What a throw. Only thing is, it took us a little bit of time to get down the field to score this touchdown. And so this time, we lose to Georgia. Hopefully this don't bring down our rankings too much. And again, I had a pretty decent game, but just didn't get in the end zone. We got Arkansas this week, and they're a pretty good team, and I'm really surprised that they are having the season that they're having so far. 2-4, not ranked. Hey, I'm just running through their DBs though. Maybe that's the reason. We made our way all the way into the red zone. A pretty easy drive. I was open for a touchdown, receiving one at that, but instead he took the underneath route, and now we're 1 yard short of the first. And here on 1st and goal, I finally get my first touchdown in like 2 or 3 games. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm getting all these yards, but like recently, I haven't been getting the touchdowns I should be getting. I got to find something and turn it back on. Right now, we're in a situation where we could extend this lead to 2 scores. Almost had this touchdown, but he just barely caught him. And now on 1st and goal, I got another opportunity. The opportunity to get my 2nd touchdown of this game. And I end up doing that, bouncing that to the right side, and I'm in there. 14-0, and we are not done scoring here in the first half. That boy Cam Coleman was being pressed. Can't do that. That man burnt his man off that release, and he is gone. Just a completely dominant performance here against Arkansas. I guess this is why they're not ranked and why they're 2-4, not having that good of a season. Yeah, we can see it in their defense. I tried to hurdle this dude, ended up getting flipped. And while this drive was looking good at the beginning, as we got closer, it got a lot harder. They pass rush finally done turned it on and got a sack on us. And Arkansas put some points on the board, but it's way too late for all that. Less than 2 minutes left in this game, and I'm getting into the end zone once again. A very dominant victory against a team that we didn't think would be this bad, but hey, man, it is what it is. And man, 141, 19 attempts, 3 touchdowns. There we go. But now after 7 games of the season, I'm having a very good year. I'm 3rd in rushing yards and in rushing touchdowns. I'm doing pretty good. I got 9. Could have been a lot more though. In terms of the best running back conversation, I'm number 8 right now. Hopefully I can get that up. And we might be ranked and having a pretty decent season, but in terms of conference play, we really haven't been playing that well, because right now we're 1-2 in conference, so we're not even in the playoffs. But if we want to be able to make the playoffs, we got to keep on winning, especially games in conference. And here we're starting off a little slow against Kentucky. We're already down 7-0, and we tried to run the running back screen. It didn't work at all. I didn't get the blocks I needed, just one person, and I ended up getting tackled in the backfield. But then again, our defense just all season has been doing their job. It's all about us. If we can really do what we need to do to win games. Clearly it's more than that, because even getting that rushing touchdown, it was called back because of a holding call. We got to do better. And because of that, we're put in a very bad position. It's 3rd and goal now and can't find no one to throw the ball to. We're locked up. The screen didn't work earlier, but here in the 2nd quarter, we're trying it out again on 1st and 10. And it worked this time. Well, kind of. I ended up having to break a tackle to gain some yards, try to hurdle him, but he caught me out there. On 2nd and 5, he ended up throwing it right to me out the flat. I'm catching this ball, running this dude over, getting this first down. Then made our way all the way to 1st and goal, and he's throwing this ball out to me in the flats, but it was a little bit to the outside. I gained a good amount of yards, but couldn't get in the end zone. But that's all fine though, because on 2nd and goal, I'm going to get in there. Easy touchdown. We're doing pretty well right now. Up 10-7, and on 3rd and 10, he ended up throwing a dot, getting his first down, picking up this huge gain, getting past the 50. Scoring here will put us in a very great position. It will put us up 10 points. And we're doing just that. Cam Coleman on a fade route, got his man over the top, and a perfect placed ball for that touchdown. They actually started off with ball first in the 2nd half, didn't do nothing with it. Now it's our turn. It's our chance to extend this lead. It don't matter if it's a touchdown or field goal. We need to get something here on 2nd and 3. He threw it to me out to the outside, but I couldn't catch it. Dropped the ball while taking a hit. I got to be able to make those catches. But man, defense is just locking up. We ended up getting a field goal last drive, but that don't even matter because we are moving this ball, running the ball like crazy. I look like Marshawn Lynch out here. But we end up coming out with the dub, winning 23-7, a great win. And somehow I get player of the game. Only 73 yards though, with 14 attempts and a touchdown. I guess I'll take it. Last time we played Vanderbilt, I was the backup running back, but this time I get to have some fun. A nasty spin move, breaking a tackle, and I'm going. If only I was fast, I would have had the touchdown. 1st and goal, running the RPO. He made the perfect decision, got it to the bubble screen for the touchdown. This is Vanderbilt, so it's a team that we should be able to dominate, and we're definitely dominating on this run game. Amazing blocking. We're having a pretty good game so far. I mean, a pretty good drive too, but here, a hit stick fumble. They get the ball back. Thankfully though, they did nothing with the ball. We're in the 3rd quarter now, and on 1st and 10, I'm using the speed that I ended up gaining to get to this outside. I don't know how I did that burst. Now, here in the red zone again. On 3rd and 1, we're in the inside zone, and I'm getting to that end zone. Vanderbilt still can't move nothing on offense, and now in the 4th quarter, we're back in the red zone. I'm trying to fight for another touchdown, almost getting in there. And now on 1st and goal, running the inside zone, I'm getting in there. Easy touchdown. Win this game just like how we should, 24-7. And I most definitely had a way better game than I had last game. 183, 26 attempts, 2 touchdowns. Let's go. Now this is kind of crazy because last season when we played Texas A&M, I think we were both unranked, having pretty mid-season. But this year, we're both ranked, having good seasons. But all that mean is it's not going to be easy at all. And not only that, we at they crib with it this time. So it's definitely going to be a tough game. It's so far been a very defensive game. And really, stuff like this can't happen. He ended up throwing his ball, running forward, and it went straight to the defense. That's something that just can't happen, especially in a game like this, because that could really determine the whole outcome of the game. Offense hasn't been working that well. We're only down 3-7, so there's a lot of game left, and we got a very good chance of winning still. Run this jet sweep, and I'm picking up this big game. But man, this Texas A&M defense, as we get closer, it just gets even tougher. That D-line got right to him and sacked him for even more yards, 4th and 25. If we keep doing what we're doing, we're going to lose this game. We have to settle for another field goal as they got another touchdown. We got to find something. And it's looking like it might be a little bit too late because they done obviously found the offense. They scored another touchdown. But with it being 1st and goal, we might still have a chance as long as we can score here. And we do. And crazy enough, the defense got the stop. And now we're scoring again. We just need this 2-point conversion and this game is tied up. This is a do or die situation. We get this, we tie the game up. We don't get it, the game is over. He tried to throw it into the flats and it's over. He had the slants. If you seen, we had the 2, but he just threw the game away. That's crazy. We could have pulled it off. Just one misread. Wide open slant. Could have had it. But I'm not really one to talk. 9 carries for 33 yards. I mean, we ain't running the ball that often this game, but still, only 33 is not good. After losing that game, we got to bounce back in this game against Oklahoma. But man, when I tell you, I just hurt so much losing a game like that. And when I wasn't really performing that well, that just sucks. But all that means is for this game here against Oklahoma, I got to do my thing. And here on 3rd and 1, here in the red zone, we had an amazing play drawn up to get me this ball on the outside for this touchdown. After a defensive stop from my defense, it's looking like this Oklahoma defense might get a stop too. It's 3rd and 10, and Yeah, they're getting that stop. My quarterback ran backwards to lose more yards. Luckily though, they only end up getting 3 points on their drive. And now with less than a minute left in this first half, we got a chance to try to get on the field and get some points. But yet again, this Oklahoma defense is locking us up. We're in the play action on 3rd and 6. He tried to force it in and almost had to catch, but got it knocked out. It's looking like another defensive game like we just had. We're up 10-6. They only got 2 field goals. This is actually crazy. If we could score a touchdown, this game could really probably be over. But once again, in the 3rd down situation, but this time running the screen play and it ended up working. Great blocking from them boys for me to get this first down. Tried to hurdle him and did not work out at all. And now running the inside zone here on 1st and 10. Getting amazing blocking. I mean amazing. A clear lane for me to get this first down and getting hit out of bounds. Since the inside zone worked last time, we ran a read option this time. They bit on me and the quarterback had a clear lane but just wasn't fast enough to get the touchdown. But that's fine though, because this is my job. It's my job to get these touchdowns in this red zone situation. I'm getting in there for that touchdown. And man, our defense is really locking up in this game. Oklahoma has 3 field goals. And look at this big play to that man Camden. What a play. Oklahoma finally scored at the end, but it was way too late for them as we get out this game with the win. And this game was a lot better than my last. 77 rushing yards on only 12 attempts and 2 touchdowns. We're now heading into the last game of the season. And last year when we played Alabama, we beat them, surprisingly. Can we do it again? Let's see. And this is also a huge game because this could really put us into the playoffs or knock us out of it. So we need this. Winning or losing this game will be the difference between going to the playoffs or just having a bowl game. And we're not trying to just have no bowl game. We need the playoffs. Bama playing some good defense here in the red zone. But on 3rd and 5, I'm running the Texas route, getting this ball, and I'm fighting for that touchdown. I'm getting that. They score right back, and now on our offensive drive, on 3rd and 6, I'm running a drag route. He tried to get this ball to me, and I ain't gonna lie, I got hit and completely dropped the ball. It popped up in the air, and they got it. Like, what in the world? That play was terrible, especially for me. I mean, I look trash after that, but I can't let that bring me down. I gotta make sure that I stay looking into the future. Make sure that we can still win this game. Make sure we get some points on this drive. But this Bama defense has started to lock in. It's 3rd and 11 now, and Holden tried to take a deep shot. He thought our guy had a step on that DB, but an amazing play by that DB, swatting that ball down. And now we're down 17-7. Not the complete worst spot to be in right now. We still got a chance in this game, but you gotta keep on fighting. And we just gotta remember that this game is for our playoff spot, and clearly Holden ain't thinking about that. Threw this ball while taking a hit, and it landed right into an Alabama DB's hands. And he took that to the crib. And so Alabama gets that get back on us. Not only beating us, killing us, but knocking us out of the playoffs. That sucks. And not only that, they locked me down kind of 15 for 60, no touchdowns. I got to do better. And so like I said, we're out of the playoffs now because of that loss right there. If we won, we would have been in there. Or maybe we wouldn't have, because we have 4 wins and 4 losses in conference, where Alabama got 6-2. So maybe we wouldn't have made it whether we won or lost. But at least on the bright side, I ended up getting in the first team All-SEC. But unfortunately, that was the only honors I get. And well, I guess we got the Cheez-It Bowl versus Illinois. Hopefully, we can at least win this bowl game. And, you know, end the season off with a dub. Illinois done started off with a touchdown, but just couldn't get that extra point in. Now, I'm be honest, this is a team, one of those teams that we gotta be able to defeat. And if we can't beat them, then we're just not as good as we think we are. And here on our first drive, we're looking good, moving down the field very smoothly. Amazing blocking on this run. I'm cutting up the field, getting this big first. Now it's 3rd and goal. We're at the 1 yard line. I just need to pick up 1 yard to get this touchdown. And of course, you know me, I'm getting in there. Even though we're definitely all mad that we weren't able to make the college football playoff, we still got to make sure that we, play good here. And with cheeses being my favorite snack, I got to at least win this bowl game. We're up 10-9 here in the second half. Having a pretty decent game, but not as good as the game we should be having. But all we got to do is just turn it on real quick and we'll be able to win this game easily. I'm getting this big run, great blocks. We're getting this first down. But I might be playing a little bit too hard. On 2nd and 7, try to truck somebody. And I lost the ball off the normal tackle after my truck. The first time I fumbled in my career. I don't think I've ever fumbled even in high school. This is crazy. But luckily my fumble didn't really do anything. They didn't get any points off of it. And we got the ball back. We're up 1 point still. We got to put some points on the board here. It's 2nd and 1, and I don't know why Holden made this decision. He could have just handed it off to me. We would have got the first down. Instead, he threw it to the bubble, and that got tackled for -3 yards. And now, because he made that dumb mistake, we got to make something happen here on 3rd and 4. And luckily, he did. Made the right decision, got the first down. But now we find ourselves in another 3rd down situation. It's 3rd and 4 with less than 2 minutes left in this game. We need this first down bad. Instead of throwing it to the flats, he ran the other way and took a sack. Not good. And I mean not good at all. We took the field goal, but they got the touchdown. And now on 3rd down again, he's trying to throw a dot, but just couldn't do it. Incomplete pass. And somehow, we end up getting the ball back. We still got a chance. No timeouts left though. I'm going up for this catch and somehow coming down with it. What in the world? And now with 15 seconds left in this game on 2nd and 10, trying to get this to the outside, but just couldn't complete that pass. It's 3rd and 10 now. What is going on with us? And man, I was subbed out for some odd reason. Coach decided to take me out the game and nothing happened. We lost this game. Can't believe we wanted to get to the playoffs. We couldn't even beat Illinois in the Cheez-It Bowl. Just ridiculous. But man, what a season though. I feel like other than how mid we played at the end of the season, I had a very good year. I ended up being top 4, number 4 in rushing yards in the nation. And in rushing touchdowns, I was 2nd. Not bad, but not where I want to be. And to be honest, it's getting to the point where I don't even know if Auburn's where I want to be. Because with all this mid happening and losing games we shouldn't lose, I don't know, man. And with all these schools offering me scholarships in the transfer portal, I don't know, man. It's getting a little tempting. Y'all tell me what y'all think I should do. Should I stay with Auburn for my junior year, most likely my last season, or should I go ahead and take my talents elsewhere?